Alright, looks like both of our streams are up and running well. So let's get in here. We are having a bit of a late start today because I am an idiot. That's why that happened. Because I am an idiot. We did go and pick up one of our other otters. I'm gonna need to feed this poor baby. Let's see. Does the otter like veggies? Will you eat these veggies? Force feed you the veggies? Does it do anything? Nope. Cool. Let's take out whatever random berries I have then. And that'll just have to be good enough for right now. Since my dumbass otter doesn't want to eat fucking vegetables. Do you eat berries? Oh no, you only eat fish, don't you? You're a meat eater. Ugh. Gross. Alright, well let's find out if you eat prime meat. Or are you just like only gonna eat the fishes? You're just only gonna eat the fishes, aren't you? You motherfucker. So something terrible happened yesterday. Well, not yesterday, sometime this morning. I don't know when it happened. Something terrible happened though. I lost my good snow owl. Oh, what's up, Anonymous? Yeah, I'm discovering. Because they're picky little shits. But I lost my good snow owl because I left it out for days and days and days to heal me. And I kept using it to heal me. And so it kept having to eat more food. And then I never fed it. Because I'm a bad person. And so in the middle of the night last night while I was sleeping, it starved to death. Which is, super cool. Super duper cool. There we go. Just getting the thumbnail and stuff changed here. And, yeah. So it's gonna be go time here. Let's see what we can do about this. So, it's time to build. We're building that other base. That's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna turn this off for right now. I think we have everything we need. That's not true. We're gonna need some more electronics, so we're gonna have to go get some of that, and we may end up needing a little more cementing paste. I think we've got 1,000, maybe a couple thousand. So we may be okay in the cementing paste department. And we got a couple of thousand cementing paste here. Yo, what's up, Detestion? Sorry I'm a little late today, bud. Again, been having some issues this morning. Please pick up my fucking Jeebus. Don't forget grapples this time. Hey, you're right. So, I am continuing to be an idiot just all the time. Why do I only have 8,000 metal? What did I make? It costed so much metal. Because I had 13,000. What in the F is going on? I'm not gonna have enough metal either. Black. Somebody just shoot me in the face. That'd be great. You did a thing yesterday. What'd you do yesterday? Was it steal all my metal? Is that what you did? Picked up wrong foundation of my base, lost 3 full chests of metal into the mesh. Ooh. That's booty cheeks. That is big old booty cheeks. I'm sorry, bud. Um, so something that I keep doing is I keep putting things on single foundations without without putting something else there, so it auto decays in 24 hours. So like my teleport over at my crafting station is gone now, and just a bunch of stuff has gone kapoof because I'm dumber than a box of rocks. But I did the same thing over on the base where we're trying to put our base. Thankfully, I put the I'm gonna get there. Just give me a second. Thankfully, I put the turrets and the generator just on the floor instead of on single foundations. But I put all the beds on single foundations, so I went over there today just to go check if it was going to be still there. And I realized that we didn't have any foundies or any beds, and so I thought somebody had raided out the little hole. But then before I totally slipped into a dark, deep pit of despair, I realized that it was probably that I forgot the foundations. And so I looked, and sure enough, I'm dumb and forgot to put foundations. So we went ahead and I just flew back over there to check. But then the problem was that I did not put vaults now, so if I do it again, at least it's landing this time. Yeah, that'll be... Eesh. I'm really sorry about that, dude. Um, yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. I've totally lost my train of thought. I am so off today. I'm sorry in advance. Today is going to be an incredibly bad stream. We need a rep. We need a transmitter. We need a steam forge, which is going to require a mess ton more metal. And some more electronics. What about a makeshift mega lab? We just need some spark powder, so let's go ahead and get that action. We at least have enough stone for some spark powder. That's nice. Do we have any flint? We don't have any flint. Oop, we have some flint. Oh, we have a bunch of stuff in here. That's right. I forgot. Let's take all the flint out. I forgot that we grinded up a bunch of stuff that we didn't need. But we have flint. Let's go make spark powder. Because my whole purpose today is going to be all about getting this other base built. Because I want it done. Tired of not having a forever base. Alright, let's take a look at the makeshift mega lab. Bammo, done. We really just need one of those. So we have our replicator, we have our transmitter, and we have our makeshift mega lab. And we really just need a steam forge. We're also going to build all these other structures, right? The trait containment unit, this little egg thing, this little embryo thing. We're going to make one of these tinkering desks. We're probably not going to build another fabricator. Oh, and we need some grinders. But let's take a look here. Let's go for tinkering desk. Do I have what it takes? No, it's going to take a lot of electronics. Let's look at the gene holder. No, and let's look at the embryo. Alright, so it looks like mostly just a bunch of metal and electronics is holding me back from all of these things right now. So we're going to put these structures in here. We're going to get out our kit. That seems fine. We're going to grab some extra grapples because we only brought a couple. Grab some extra grapples. Let's get our chainsaw out. And some gas. And let's go see about it. And let's leave our tech leggings here. Let's not be stupid. We have a little over 300 element, which should be enough to get our base over there set. Or we had a little over 300 element before we made our transmitter and the other stuff. Yeah, so everything should go well there. So let's throw out mana garmer. And let's go do what we need to do. Get some electronics. Oh, I haven't changed my settings either. We're going to be taking care of that. Going to be getting some settings changed up here. Okay, thank you, Mana Garmer, for not coming and making me swim all the flippin' way over here. I really appreciate it. You're just the best. Before we get too far out here, let's make sure, okay, we do actually have the ability to blow ice. Let's kill some stuff. Get some meat so this Mana Garmer can eat. Alright, let's piss off. Settings. Right. Let's do it right out here in the open, where everybody can see me. So that if there's somebody out here who wants to kill me, they totally can. Because that's how you survive an ARK. Is you just do dumb crap right out here in the open. That's how you get it done. Alright, get rid of the fog. Get rid of the clouds. Get rid of the shadows. And get rid of the grass. So I found a cool cosmetic mod for official for feeding troughs. Oh, that's cool. That's right, I forgot that they have the cosmetic thing where even on official you can use them and like other people see it and shit. I totally forgot about that. That's hella dope. Yeah, 10 electronics. That's what we fucking wanted. Thank you, video game. Don't you attack me, you stupid Titan drone. Oh, no electronics. Why am I suddenly getting nothing from those? What the hell is going on? Can change the way normal and tech troughs can look like it's over full of berries, fish, or meat. Oh, that's really cool. I like that a lot. That's a really good way to mark for yourself which trough is which. $15 something seconds remain. Oh, is that the Titan? Oh, thank you, creatures, for eating my corpse. Man, already off to just a fantastic start, let me tell you. That, we're probably gonna keep the dust, we'll get rid of the oil. Helps me keep things separate for sure. Yeah, no, that's great. Oh, the King Titan is right motherfriggin' there. Holy shnikes. What is going on in my life? Just die, you stupid turtle. Jeez. If you have photosensitive epilepsy, maybe don't watch right now. Because we're going to be chopping those defense units for a little while here. We need to get probably 1,000 electronics at least to make everything else that I need to make, so we're going to be doing this for a bit. I don't want you to have a seizure. I guess I should actually check this Doedicurus. Oxygen frail. Oxygen frail. That's interesting. I've never seen a parent and child actually have the same traits. Okay. Wow, we are not getting squat for electronics from these things now. Did they not only reset the rates back to 2.5x, but also change the freaking rates for these? This is killing me. Ugh. Oh, it's my dumbass otter. This motherfucker. Now I'm angry. Now I'm real angry. Stupid otter. Oh shit. Stamina robust. That's something I don't even need. Oh, nice. This one's already dead for me. Thank you, Stegosauruses. Fortunately, now you have to die. Ooh. Today's just gonna be one of those days where I get absolutely destroyed by this game. I can feel it. I can feel it. I've already been having a real rough go. There we go. Let's get some electronics. Holy crap. Yeah, just let all these trikes kill that thing. Because they won't eat it. Why are you attacking me? I didn't even hurt any of you. I would have just let you go. Y'all were helping me. Had to go be big old dickheads. Now your whole family's dead. Kids are orphaned. I'm just gonna leave them. Let them suffer through the harsh world on their own without you. Because you had to be butt faces. All of that could have been avoided. You could have been there for your children in their times of need. Alas. I'm really looking forward to being able to make electronics with silica pearls and being able to just use an anglerfish, farm silica pearls. Oh, there's something else in there. Just a Dilophosaur eating all of my creatures. Come here, Kentro. Get dookied on. And now we're out. That's fine. We'll just start harvesting with the old... Oh. The old Managarmer here. It's not going to be very efficient, but it'll be enough. We can just kill everything super quick and harvest it all here. Nice. Get 25 more electronics. Get a little more dust. Drop everything else on the ground. And be a happy camper. We got to be keeping our eyes out too for traits and stuff like that. Because we still want some mineral bearing level 3s. We still want some waste bearing level 3s. We still want. Well, we got a lot of things we want. We want. What do you got going on? Stamina frail. That actually wouldn't be terrible to throw on, some breeding Yankees. That is something you need is frail to go along with the mutables. Or to go along with the robusts that you're trying to pass on. If you get the frails on all of your breeder females, um, then you could more often pass on, your good stats to your breeds, which will mean more chances to get good mutations on good stats, which just makes the whole process easier. So, yeah, definitely useful. You also sort of want that your on your males, but because you already need so many things on your males, right? You want mutable for the stat that you're trying to mutate. Of course, you want that on your females too. And eventually you'll have to have it on your females because your males will stop being able to mutate. So honestly, you need a ton of the mutable stats to be able to actually make any progress on mutations after a certain tier or a certain number of mutations, because eventually your patrilineal side will be saturated with mutations, and you'll no longer be able to use them. And so, actually, something you now probably want as part of your breeding setup is you actually want to have a male with no mutations to go with your 0 females so that you can breed 0 females from your 0 line so that you can add stuff like that, because you can only add traits to babies. So on top of breeding for your mutations, if you want to increase your mutation output, you're going to have to breed a 0 female line with a 0 male so that you can have those babies on hand to add those traits to, which is honestly kind of interesting. But maybe we'll get into some big time breeding stuff. We've got quite a bit of room over here. We're going to have a second base location right next to our main, crafting base location. And while we're not going to be able to use that base location for, really high tier breeding, right? We're not going to breed gigas and stuff over there. It's not big enough. We've got our dimorph breeding that we want to do. I still want to get a really good RG and Pteranodon line, because those are lines that you just really need to have. They're staples. You can always use them for fighting, right? If shit just really hits the fan, a good PT is still a great PvP option. So even if things aren't going exactly the way you want, and you're just down to PTs, that's not that's not really the worst thing that could happen if you have a good PT line. Now, if all you have is wild tamed PTs, then yeah, you're probably going to be in a bit of a shit show. But um, if you have some good, what they call them supers. So when you get a breed line that has all relevant stats, um, all relevant stats at a high tier. So you go out and you tame a PT that's got 45 plus stamina. You tame a PT that's got 45 plus melee. You tame a PT that's got 45 plus health and 45 plus weight, and you get those all put onto a single PT. Then we call that a super. So you've gone and gotten 180 necessary stats. Um, the real goal would be to also get 0 points in oxygen, 0 points in food, 0 points in all of the non-relevant stats. But that's not really likely to happen um, unless you're just like really going ham on it. But just having your relevant stats at 45 plus is a really, really great start. And that's all you need. If that is the extent of your breeding, you'll do just fine. If you have, 10 females that you've bred that have gotten all those stats and a male, and you can breed those things together and get guaranteed 45 plus on your relevant stats on your RG line and on your PT line, and you get them imprinted 100% all the time, those creatures can really carry you through this game. You can 100% just uh, PvP on PTs. There's there's no reason to believe that you couldn't be effective that way. And getting super PTs honestly isn't all that difficult. Like, I haven't done it yet because I haven't been really focused on just taming lots of PTs. But you could go out even in a day and just mass tame PTs everywhere. Get you a ton of mutton, and I don't have my chainsaw anymore, so we just gotta eat this. Get you a ton of mutton, get you a ton of prime meat, whatever you gotta do, and just go tame. Just go tame a whole mess of PTs. Like 100 PTs, you could probably tame in a day. And if you tamed 100, 140 plus PTs, you would probably have every stat 45 plus. And then you just get breeding, and you get a male and a female with two different good stats, and you breed them together until you get a male or female with both stats. And then you breed them together with the opposite gender that has one of the other stats. Or if you had opposite genders for the two other stats, then you could breed those together, and then you get an opposite gender from the other one that you have, and you try and get all four stats together. You might even end up with a couple that have the combined stats. And so that would make it even easier, because instead of only having one chance at getting the stats combined, maybe you could have two or three chances. And you just keep breeding, keep breeding, keep breeding until you get all four. And it doesn't matter if you get all four in a female or a male. Once you have it, a lot of what you're looking for is done. It would be preferable to get all four in a male, right? Because then you just mass breed with all your females no matter what. And any female that comes out with all four of your stats, you then put in your breeder pile, and then you just have guaranteed super stats, which is all you need. And we are going to be doing that. We're going to be on the center here pretty soon. We probably won't do it on our center map where we're living, because that's a really good way to let people know where I am. Well, actually, maybe we will do it on the center map where I'm living. Nah, we'll do it on a different one. But we'll go to a center map because the DLC maps tend to have better creature levels. Ooh, that's a mutable melee 2 on an Anki. That's kind of nice. But for the mutables, I think I just want to stick with 3s. But yeah, so we'll do that. We'll go to a center map and we'll just tame all the PTs and try and get a super line going. Something that would really help us with that, honestly, is we need to get the tech cave done really bad so that we can have the tech binos. Tech binos are incredibly good for helping set up lines, especially because Dodo Dex is just broken. Um, I just don't know the stat numbers well enough to be able to know off the top of my head when something has a good set of stats. So we'll just need to get the tech binos so we can look at those because we don't want to worry about if you're trying to get a really good line going. While it's okay to just go tame every 130 you find, it's better to tame every 130 you find or every creature you find that has over 30 points into a stat that you're looking for. Um, because if you have, so a 130 gets 64. Yeah. When you perfect tame a 130, you get 64 stat points. They can't get anything in oxygen. They can't get anything in speed. Right? Because flyers can't. Well, nothing can get speed now. But flyers, I believe, don't get points in oxygen after tame. So they're actually easier. So you're just going to get. Is that true? That must not be true. It must just be speed that you can't get on flyers. Um, so you get a lot less instance of wasted points. But if you're getting 65 points and you've only got 5 stats it can go into, then your average would be like 12 and a half points per stat. So you only have to be a little out of the average on the stat that you're hoping to get up to 45. And then, of course, if you're already starting from, say, 35 points, then that becomes even easier. Food frail. Okay, none of those Ankies are what we're looking for. Then you're pretty much guaranteed to get what you want. I feel like there were some turrets over here super early on, but I don't want to go wandering around over there too much for fear of maybe just running face first into a pack of turrets. I also need to start looking for some turtles. Really need to start looking for some turtles. Because they're just one of those, again, staple creatures that you need to have a decent line on. They breed so fast and you can get so many. And if you're going to be raiding, you're going to run into times where you need to just be throwing creatures away. Um, and turtles are kind of the best ones for it. They've got a decent saddle BP, so we'll definitely be Getting some turtles, making up some saddles, just hucking them in there. Um, about to let that Dilophosaur eat my fucking things again. Because that was pissing me off. The other thing we're looking at here is if we get any good enforcers, we're going to pick up their um, we're going to pick up their blueprints because I think those will be a really big help in tiering up blueprints for other things. Because, you get some Mastercraft or Ascended Enforcer blueprints, and then you can just mash those at the tinkering table. With some other, we might actually take some time and legit go out of our way just to go farm some Enforcer blueprints. Just so we have some, like, built up. I guess Scout BPs could be the same way. This is just a regular Scout BP. That's another thing is I need to try making a Scout. When I was reading stuff about harvesting element from element veins, um, it mentioned using a scout to be able to like see the creatures through walls or something. And that would be hella dope. Die, turtle. Pinky's mutable weight. Stamina frail. Yeah, just any enforcer over level 100 that we kill will actually stop and pick up its blueprint, so we can use them as blueprint fodder. We could try and make like super good enforcers, and honestly, um, it's not necessarily a terrible idea because they would be absolutely bonkers for some high tier. Um, we're catching a lot of lag today. It's freezing up. Oh, I think it's about to kick me. Yeah. All right, gotta put y'all on the black screen for just a moment here. We're gonna have to go ahead and get loaded back in. Yo, what up, Quizza? How's life in the new casa? And now we're having problems getting the game to load back in. I think I found an apartment close to the Airbnb in the same neighborhood. Got to finalize it and then I'll move in. Nice. Congratulations. That was quick. Good for you. Good job. Way to not let the depression sink in and make you not do anything and just get out there and get it done so it can be off your plate. That's something I have a really hard time with is when things start piling up, I just shut down. And I'm like, well, there's too many things to do, so I'm not going to do dick. And that doesn't really solve anything. And then you just stress out because you got all these things on your plate. Um, so yeah, good for you. Way to get that done. I mean, I guess you probably just didn't have a choice, but still, even when I don't have a choice, I tend to lock up. Why won't my game turn back on? This may end up being the shortest stream I've ever had. I was already in a pretty annoyed, anxious mood, and this is not helping. If I can't get this to turn on, I got a lot of stuff I got to do anyway. I need to get the kitchen cleaned up and do some dishes, and I was gonna just have a later starting stream tomorrow. But if I'm not even gonna be able to get on the game right now, and it's gonna take like half hour, 45 minutes to even be able to get back in, then we might just call it, and then I'll just get all the dishes and stuff done today, and then we don't have to worry. Tomorrow we can start earlier at the regular time, um, and just do stuff that way. And in fact, I think that's what we're gonna do because earlier when the same thing happened to me, um, which was only like 2 hours ago, while I was trying to load in and see the Trowick. Hey, what's up, the Trowick? Nice to see a new face in the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Sorry, I'm gonna bail on you literally right after you got in here, but I will be back tomorrow, and I do stream every single day at about this time for about 6 to 8 hours. So do come back and see us again, but I am definitely going to call this stream today. Um, because things are just not, this is 2 or 3 times I've already got kicked off the game today. Um, and things just don't seem to be really going well, and that's not going to bode well. I am going to go ahead and get myself logged back into the game, obviously, so I can get all my creatures and stuff back to my base. But yeah, I think we're going to call the stream for the day today, guys. I am so sorry to have such a short stream and to do this. Um, but like I said, I got stuff that needs to get done anyway, and this is just a good time to do that. So I hope everybody has a great day. I hope everybody is having fun in their time on Extinction and in ARK. And I will see you all tomorrow, regular time. So thanks a lot. Have a great day.